This is another Poets at War General Report. And here's your General, Joshua David Ling.
Good luck.
Let's see what's on my mind. Hi, everybody. It is the 6th of March, Wednesday. First full day this week of office work in the office, doing my thing. Had a lot of backed up stuff to do. I got my MacBook up on eBay because I now have a awesome Mac Mini M1. I'm really excited about setting OBS up in that and getting the live stream going again. Really, well, I guess that would be for the first time properly with Brendan and Alex. I'm really considering starting to do more live streams. I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to shake out, but I'm going to figure it out, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to have friends, and we're going to have a fun time. Peter, you need to get back to bed, buddy. Peter is taking a nap. Or not taking a nap, as it were. But yeah, so basically, I am middle of the day. It's the last half hour or so before I get my afternoon coffee. So I'm a little bit, sun's getting low, big guy, whatever. Sun's getting real low. But, yeah, let's see what we have left today. I am going to be working on the Poets at War live stream upgrades to my M1. We are going to have video back. It's still going to be an audio forward podcast in general, but I'm going to really work at it and make something really cool, especially now that I have this M1. Should be able to handle these graphics way, way, way better than what I was using. I am gonna do some search engine optimization on my website. Real exciting. Cleaning the house, just checking to see what I can do in that regard. And I'm starting music remediation, which remediation isn't exactly the right word, but I don't have another one yet. Basically, I am creating score for all of my poems. Every single one. I already have a whole bunch of them, but I now have my Mac Mini and enough space on it to have GarageBand. And so I'm going to start playing with that and seeing if I can get back into the swing of, creating music like that. Yeah, so that's the main stuff that I have left. We're still working on Launchbox for our TV. We use Launchbox, which is a video game launcher, but we use it for movies and stuff too. And it's kind of cool. And I always do a little bit of maintenance on that every day. I do some research on CD changers for some church people. I have book stuff to read. Hey, Casey, I'm just recording, so you can say what you want to say. Making decisions about our local brood has not been super crazy lately, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. And then meta blog posts, basically doing some meta posts on the website, sort of like Wikipedia entries on my characters and locations and things of that nature. Excuse me, sir. You're supposed to be going to bed. You still have 25 minutes. Room. Go on. He is not listening because Mama just got home.
I forgot to buy toilet paper last night, so I spent $4 freaking for this at the gas station.
Sorry. Oh well. But yeah, those are the main things that I have left today. I'm sure other things are going to come up, but I'm actually, now that I'm looking at it, in pretty good shape. And I might move... Oh, I do, of course, have audiobook reading to do today. I'm working on some audiobooks for some clients. But I've been reading in the evening, and that has done a lot better. So, with all that said, that is this General's Report entry. Let's move on to the next day.
All right. What's up, everybody? I am in a rental car at the moment. It is a weird off week for Poets at War. Your general is driving to the area around Coolray Field, home of the Gwinnett Stripers baseball team. I will not be seeing the Stripers unless they're out and about. I am going to be working for the Savannah Bananas. If you're unaware of that group, they are basically the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. They are an amazing, amazing show. Amazing, amazing athletes. I love it. They're a fantastic organization from what all I can see. And I will be updating you in the General's report still to come for the month of um, April on how it went. That'll be the General's report for the month of March, but it will be posted at the first Friday of April, Lord willing. Haven't been able to do as much lately because I've had a lot of extra audiobook work that's really, really good. Working on my own audiobooks, working on some physical audiobooks. Stay tuned for that. Some really cool stuff there. But yeah, the Savannah bananas are really, really cool. And I am just a huge fan of all types of shows that blend um, comedy, sport, illusion, showmanship, all these various things. It's all very circus, you know? And this is my first time working for that kind of a company. You guess you could kind of count what we did with All Star Kids Party DJs, but it wasn't overtly a sport kind of situation. Well, as to what I'm going to be doing, you know, it doesn't exactly say because it's signing up to volunteer to help. I'm not just volunteering though; it is a job, and it involves, you know, selling tickets and doing all those sorts of things. And Lord willing, based on what I've seen there, I'm actually going to be able to wear my yellow kilt, banana color kilt, and top hat as well. Get to meet some cool people, say hi to families, have some fun. It's going to be busy. It's going to be hectic. The shifts are 1:30 to 10:30. Now, we do have a lot of severe weather coming in, at least for tomorrow. I'm driving in on Thursday, and Friday's the first game, and then I'm working the Saturday game. I'm not going to be doing Sunday games with them. I'm not going to be doing anything Sunday with them or anybody else. I'm a Sabbatarian, and I'd love to talk about that more another time. But yeah, so that's what's going on there, and I'm really looking forward to it. Outside of that, I just wanted to check in with you guys, talk for a little bit, see how it goes. Things have been so busy, I figured since I'm driving by myself, I might as well record the General's report since we have an extra week here. And the broadcast at the moment is slated for this coming Tuesday. That is the Tuesday before Good Friday and all that kind of stuff. The reason we didn't want to do it on Friday is some of the folk in the brood want to, you know, celebrate Good Friday, do things with their church, possibly even just stay off the computer, which I totally get. That's fine. But yeah, so that's going to be Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Discord channel as of right now. And if it changes, I'll let you know, but it shouldn't. That's the plan at the moment. So a couple other things that have been going well. We had a breakthrough on some stuff for Poets at War Live. We've got video starting back soon, hopefully next month. Video for all kinds of things. It'll still be an audio forward show, and we'll have audio above all else, and try to make a show that doesn't involve visuals that are needed to enjoy the show. But it's cool to see each other and to create something that looks nice and, you know, use the things that I have to the best of my ability. And now with my Mac Mini, which is really nice to have, Mac Mini M1, I am able to do that. So if you're looking for a MacBook, I sold it, but then the guy didn't come through on payment. It's up on eBay. My username is Joshua David Ling. It's a Intel MacBook, but it's still in really great shape, and you can get a good deal on it. So go check that out if you're in the market for a good MacBook. So with that all being said, I've been doubling down on the audio for Poetry for Warriors. Hopefully going to get more of that out more often. I'm also doing captions on those now. Have a deal with my church. We're paying for a service to do captions on clips and stuff, and I'm able to use that. There's a lot of other cool things in the works, and God has been really good to us lately. I'm on my third audiobook, starting my third audiobook Monday with Founders Ministries. You can check those out. You can purchase those if you like what Founders does. They are theology, Reformed Baptist kind of thing. I'm Presbyterian, but I really like their books for the most part. They put out some good books. And so, yeah, with all that being said, hi Alex, hi Brendan, hi Daniel, hi Wilsons, hi Michael Bush, not Amanda, what's your name? Abigail Falonga, Sarah Levesque, all of the above, what's it called? What's your name? Debbie, why am I forgetting your name? I know you well already. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. And anyone else listening, please, 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 check out The Brood. Join up. If you're on Facebook, that's the most active place. Facebook Messenger, just shoot me a message, Joshua David Lang, either the Poetic Storyteller page or my page. I check everything. And ask to join The Brood. I will put you in The Brood. It'll be awesome. Ian was showing some cool pictures this evening. I won't go into what they were about, but they were really, really cool. Also, yeah. The Discord is available through the website. I also have a Telegram, but no one's joined up there yet. I should probably look at that and make sure it's working properly, but I really want to continue to build The Brood, build it out, and we're getting some leeway for me to do that here soon. Thank you guys so much for being on the journey with me, being a storyteller, being a bard to my family and to you, and hopefully we're going to be able to do a lot more of this in the future. If there's anything else that you would like to do for Poets at War, just shoot me an email. If you want to link up to do some interviews, if you want to generally just chat sometime, I'm all open for it. I have a lot more interesting things to say another time, but my mind's been filled with all the things that I've got going. However, I have not forgotten Poets at War. I have not forgotten Poetry for Warriors. They're going to continue forward, and everything's going to be awesome and sweet. You guys have a great night, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
All right. The Bananas game was incredible. I'm actually talking about this on the 11th of April as I'm editing this video because things have just been that crazy, and the baseball games, plural, with the Bananas were no exception. Friday's game was canceled. Well, not canceled, postponed. So we had a double header on Saturday, and it was a 14.5-hour shift on my feet, with 2 breaks, standing, on concrete, helping people get their Bananas merchandise. It was absolutely wonderful. And if you could make a 14.5-hour shift incredible, wonderful, you're doing something right. The Savannah Bananas are absolutely inspiring. If you have not heard Jesse Cole's story, you need to go look it up. The creator of the Savannah Bananas, he really truly is a modern Disney in the things that he does for his team and teams, I should say, and baseball. But beyond that, the guy just really loves baseball, and he loves fans, and he loves serving people. And he is out there shaking hands, kissing babies the entire time. It is really, really, really inspiring. I learned about leading by example in that regard. I saw Jesse Cole at a distance for several hours worth of the games, and I was on the concourse, but he was out on the field too, and doing stuff on the field and back and forth to the concourse and meeting fans and the entire time. And then the second thing that was, and he's the head honcho, you know, and then the second thing that I loved that was really incredible was people. There were literally hundreds of people just working for the Bananas. They have the dad bod cheerleading squad. They have the banana grannies, whatever they call them, which is an elderly female cheerleading team. They have the band, which is like a pseudo marching band, but they have a station where they have drums and stuff too in the concourse. They have all the different dancers and things that aren't part of the actual like playing team, you know, the coaches and whatever else. There's all kinds of other dancers and things and other just incredible people that are there entertaining. There's DJs, there's, like I said, people selling merch, there are people who are selling food, and they're all just smiles and fun and sunshine the entire time. And it's really truly genuine because everybody's getting together to enjoy baseball and they don't take it completely seriously. It's a game and we're there to have fun. And that was incredible and inspiring. The other thing that really stuck out to me was the fact that the sheer, I can't speak exactly to the amount, not that I have an NDA or anything, but I just can't calculate it. The sheer amount the average person spent on merchandise coming to a Savannah Bananas game. Keep in mind, this is a traveling team. They are going to be making more money on travel games because these people don't always leave the Atlanta area. And the Savannah Bananas are based in Savannah. Now, that may not sound far to people who aren't in Georgia, but that's at least a 5-hour drive if you're going fast. And then you have also just all kinds of other people from even further out. And so when the Bananas tour, I'd say $120 is like the median amount spent. And I legitimately served personally probably well over 500 people over the course of my doubleheader on Saturday. It was insane the amount of money that they were bringing in. And I was one person ringing up merchandise, just one. And they had probably 24 people ringing up merchandise all across. And that doesn't include food. That doesn't include, any of the tickets or anything else. That's just merchandise alone. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely fantastic. And it just further fuels my urge to get things going with what I do. And I really do think that I can provide the same kind of fun for poetry and storytelling that the Bananas do for baseball. I just haven't been able to reach that level yet. And I would love to have more people on board, specifically with my poetry and stuff. I love working with other people and collaborating on other artists' things. And I don't want to ever stop that. But if anyone just really wants to push forward poetry and storytelling and serial content like what I make, I would love to partner with you and figure out things that you can do on the regular. Keep in mind, budget is low, but I have a vision. And things have been slowly growing for a long time, and they've really been coming to a head recently in some very cool ways. So if you're interested in partnering with me, I will I will share your stuff. I will help out if you help me out. I'm very much willing to do that. I'm willing to barter. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. So go look up Jesse Cole's story. I may leave a link in the description. I'm really bad about that. I really forget it a lot, so I'm not making any promises. But with all that said, you've seen the pictures if you're watching. If you're listening, cool, whatever. And here's my last little video of the Savannah Bananas that I got on one of my breaks. And then we'll move on to the rest of the vlog.
blood begins to flow, waking up what was dead a moment ago. And his heart beats. Now everything is changed, 'cause the blood that brought us peace with God is racing through his veins, and his heart beats. His heart beats. He breathes in. His living lungs expand. The heavy air surrounding death turns to breath again. He rises. And his word and flesh once more. The Lamb of God slain for us is a lion ready to roar, and his heart beats. So crown him the Lord of life. Crown him the Lord of love. Crown him the Lord of all. He took one breath and put death to death. Where is your sting, O grave? How grave is your defeat? I know his heart beats. He rises, glorified in flesh, clothed in immortality, the firstborn from the dead. He rises, and his work's already done, so he's resting as he rises to reclaim the bride he won, and his heart beats. So crown him the Lord of life. Crown him the Lord of love. Crown him the Lord of all. He took one breath and put death to death. Where is your sting, O grave? How grave is your defeat? I know his heart beats. Last enemy to be destroyed is death. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. He must reign till no enemy is left. The last enemy to be destroyed is death. Oh, his heart beats. He will never die again. I know that death no longer has dominion over him. So my heart beats with the rhythm of the saints as I look for the seeds the King has sown to burst up from their graves. I know he took one breath and put death to death. Where is your sting, O grave? How grave is your defeat? I know he took one breath and put death to death. Where is your sting, O grave? How grave is your defeat? How great is his victory? I know his heart beats. His heart beats. I know his heart beats. His heart beats.
What's up, everybody? I'm in another room. I moved all my stuff. Check it out. We ended up swapping rooms for my family. And, yeah, I'm still working on getting cool curtain there, cool curtain there. But yeah, everything is actually really, really cool in here. Let me turn this around. So, setup, kind of similar to what it was before. A few things here. I'm going to do a little turnaround. There's my printer and some books that I'm working on, all kinds of stuff. This is a cool table that I have for doing various work and builds and things like that. Got my iPad there, my Alpha Smart over there, which is a cool keyboard righty tool thing when I want to do that. It's actually plugged up as the keyboard for this little PC down here. It's a little Windows 7 style burning PC. It has a good DVD burner in it. Little TV and a little mouse back there. Got my bookcase. And this is good for working on PCs and stuff too. Like anytime I don't need to open something up or whatever. There's my favorite books right up there. And yeah, everything's really, really cool. There's the door. The bed is lower. I'm not going to show you that, but I'll show you this wall. There's my office stuff, Chipper Jones, etc., all the way back around. There's my whistles. Got a little sword there for home defense. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got going right now. There's some steak and an orange I've been eating. My wife cooks cool breakfasts. I like that for breakfast. It's weird, but awesome. Let me flip it back around. The guys and I went to possibly record a Mulan episode yesterday. We're probably going to record it next week. There's just a lot going on for all of us. I believe he's announced it, but I'll be quiet just in case. Alex has big news. And Brendan has been grinding like crazy trying to get some things going. If y'all are hiring a video editor and you want a top-notch dude, grab Brendan. He's the dude. Dude is absolutely amazing. So, with all that said, this is a very short General's report. I might include some of the other footage coming up next that I recorded a month or two ago. I haven't been doing the vlog style ones in quite a while for a lot of reasons. But the biggest one has been I've been getting more guests, and those have taken up the General's report slot. However, I kind of just want them to take up whatever slot, and then we get back to whatever when we get back to it. Live is coming very, very soon. That's another thing that's really exciting. I've got most of my OBS setup built out. I'm just kind of baby stepping it and making sure that nothing breaks. But it is amazing on my Mac Mini. OBS is running so much better. There is so much going on right now in regard to audiobooks and things that I'm making, and my voice is becoming a lot more important in what I do, and I'm considering purchasing a Shure SM7B. I had one for a while from my dad. Before he passed away, he gave it to me, and I ended up having to sell it later on, and I really I don't regret it because we survived. But, yeah, I'm really hoping to get one sometime soon. I'm finding them on Facebook Marketplace for a lot cheaper than normal, which I know people get weird and sketchy, but it's a Shure SM7B. Unless it's completely tanked, then it's not an issue. And they have Pay Protect for some of the shipped things on Facebook Marketplace too, like eBay does. So that's potentially a good solution. Any which way, eBay sales are going well. I'm going to start now to show you one thing. Let's go back over this. There's my Middle-earth curtain. Let's look inside. It's a closet. Lots of stuff. Let's go ahead and pull out the first thing that I want to sell, just so you guys can see it, and I'll go ahead and start moving to putting it up on eBay. Let's see. Nope, not George. I'm not selling him. A lot of the stuff in here might not be worth selling yet. Oh, there's something. Yep, okay. My Logitech crayon. It is a Apple Pencil off-brand kind of thing. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on eBay. So we're going to make this a part of the General's Report. I'm going to dive into these 2 tubs of stuff, pull out something that I'm going to sell, put it on eBay. If you want to buy it, you can. If you don't, check out my eBay store anyway. I will put the link in the description, and I will remember this time. Good gracious. And let me flip around. That's my plan anyway, is to do that and make that kind of a daily thing. What's in the box? And then pull it out and get it ready to be sold on eBay. I need to be doing more eBay. Definitely. Got to get through those 2 bins. Got to get those moving. So, appreciate you guys. And we're going to get, hopefully, to some other footage. I'm going to see what I have that's actually available. And just try to put the dates in with it and see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be having that Mulan episode for you soon.
For more insightful blogs and vlogs and videos on how to be a true bard, please visit JoshuaDavidLing.com.
God of song said